The report was compiled by the Council on American Islamic Relations, a leading group promoting the rights of Muslims in the United States. The report says that one troubling trend has been a spate of new laws debated by the legislatures of some of the 50 American states that would bar recognition of any contract or agreement based on Islamic law.
In the report, we show that between 2011 and 2012, there were 78 anti-Islam bills introduced in 29 states and the U.S. Congress. As of today, 7 of those bills have become law. So we now have 7 states where there's law that's intent is anti-Muslim. They do different things. In 2010, Oklahoma passed a bill that would have forbidden judges in that state to consider Islamic religious principles in their court rulings. We sued them, and just recently a judge ruled that that law was unconstitutional.
Where adopted, such laws have little real effect, but Muslim American leaders say some groups and politicians use the debates over adoption of the laws to stir up hatred against Muslims. That climate has contributed to some real violence.
We talk a little bit about how mosques in the United States have been targeted. We count a number of incidents. This includes a couple of mosques actually being burnt all the way down to the ground, and how we see that going in cycles. So for instance, after Osama bin Laden was killed, there was a rash of anti-mosque activity.
At a local mosque here in Washington, people say they have not suffered problems from being Muslims, but this man talked about an incident at the recent anniversary of the 9/11 terrorist attacks.
The Islamic Center was having Jummah prayer, and as the people came out, some individuals decided to say some disparaging things about the Prophet. They cursed the women, calling them whores and things of that nature, and basically disrespected the congregation. They were coming from prayer, not just as much as we were coming from prayer today. So these types of things, I think, have to be dealt with in a proper manner.
The council's Corey Saylor says his group has had some successes, like getting the FBI and some police departments to stop using trainers who spread an anti-Muslim message.
For right now, Muslims are the main target of religious bigotry. In the past, it was Catholics. In the past, it was Jews. Other religious groups have been targeted, no questions asked. Right now, a couple of main facts you have to keep in mind. One, violent extremists did attack this country, and then for years afterward, what people saw on television were the most scary aspects of people twisting our faith. But then you have this network of anti-Muslim individuals who came up in the wake of that and have exploited that to cause further fear about the faith. And we can't do anything about what the violent extremists did in the past. We can certainly do something about this anti-Muslim network.
The report says anti-Muslim feelings don't spread by themselves in America. It identifies 37 well-financed organizations that actively spread such prejudice. The report documents attacks against mosques, anti-Muslim laws, and a network of groups dedicated to promoting hatred of Islam. Muslims are still free to practice their religion in America, but their leaders say it's important to fight against any attempts to demonize the religion and its practitioners. Burton Bolag, KSA2, Washington.